Now today master data like SAP PM MD means master data measuring points. So measuring points and counters. This is the master data. So anybody here before the name like measuring point? Anyone? किसी को पता था पहले? मैंने सौरभ.
No.
Think there is. Okay, fine. So its name suggested that it is like something measuring, correct? So going to our PPT. So measuring point is a location, or we can say the reading on equipment where you record a physical value, correct? The simple definition, measuring point, you can say its location or you can say reading as well on particular equipment where we can record a physical values. Means simple, measuring points is a reading only. So whatever the readings like vibration, temperature, whatever the readings we are taking from particular equipment, say for example motor temperature measurement, so this is nothing but a measuring points, because whatever the temperature of your motor, so how SAP got to know? So SAP got to know with the help of measuring points. So plant people take this data daily basis, shift wise, some hourly to hourly, and feed this all data in SAP. So in order to feed this all data in SAP, so we required some media, correct? So as a SAP plant maintenance consultant, we should have to make the measuring points and counter as well for this. Okay, so this is also the one of the master and plant maintenance. You can take an example like equipment. So our equipment is motor. So measuring point is nothing but temperature point on bearing. So this is nothing but a measuring point, correct? Some people take two different reading for motor, one the drive side and non-drive side as well. Some are taken for bearing side, someone taken for like fan side or coupling side, like that. So we can say that our equipment is motor, so measuring point is temperature point on the bearing, correct? So we taken the measurement reading of particular motor temperature and record the values like 60 degree, 65 degree, 50 degree, 40 degree, like that. So this is a simple example of measuring point. So the another topic in that, counter. So a counter is a special type of measuring point. So counter is nothing but a type of measuring point, but it's a special type that record increasing value only, correct? So counter, say for example your bike. So your bike kilometer per hour is continuously increasing, correct? So whatever the kilometer per hour, so say for example 50 kilometer you are walking, you are running today. Day after today again you are running for 70 kilometers. So that will get added, cumulatively added. For that we take one example like compressor, correct? Equipment is a compressor and here is a measuring point. So here we can consider as a counter. So counter is a running hours of compressor is in meter. So what reading we are recorded? So for example today it's 100 hours, tomorrow is a 150 hours, day after tomorrow is 200 hours. So today is 100 hours, again next day it will run for 15 hours, so 50 hours, correct? So 100 plus 50, 150. Again next day it will again run 50 hours, so 150 plus 50, 200, like that. Anyone having doubt in it? Simple thing. Kuch doubt isme? You can ask.
Yes, sir.
Clear to everyone, right? It's just simple count measuring point. We take particular readings and counter. This is a cumulative increasing value, so that we call this as a counter, correct? Moving to next slide.
We basically set up this block, this measuring points and
Arindam, better you can type in comment box. I'm not able to hear you clearly.
okay.
You can type on comment box as well and read this. I'll just provide hi over there. What is your question? Now you are typing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Just type in short only.
So let's continue. Nothing else.
Okay, fine. No, if you have any question, you can type on comment box as well. So I will clear over
No,
here.
sir, it was not a question.
Okay, fine,
Let's
fine,
continue.
fine. So measuring points nothing but a reading only. Simple. So now, in order to create measuring point as a master data, there is a T code IK01. Correct. This T code is important because to create a task list, there is a T code IA01. Correct. And IK01. So don't confuse among those IK01 and IA01. Correct. So create IK01, edit IK02 and display IK03. Now inside a measuring point, one more master data we learned today, like characteristics. It's a subpart of it and it is also the master data. But now we are trying to create a master data like measuring point with the help of T code IK01. So quickly moving to the system. Eleven four five, right? So what is T code? IK01. So measuring point we are created over equipment, correct? So measuring point object is the equipment first. So we are creating measuring point for building as well. For some civil people, creating measuring point for building if they want. If there is a civil operations and in the civil industry or some dam industry, they are using like buildings as their equipment or their main location. So they can create measuring point on building as well. We are creating measuring point as a plant maintenance on equipment and function. Some create on rental unit, some create a measuring point for vehicle as well in the vehicle industry, correct? Because they should have to measure the kilometer per hour like measuring point from that particular vehicle transport industry. So main important is like we are using equipment or function option both, but right now we are creating on equipment. So select measuring point object as equipment and provide equipment number. So we need to find out then equipment number, what equipment number we have. Otherwise if we have, so we can have to provide. What is T code? IH01. Enter. Provide this particular equipment. Install capacity hierarchy. Copy that and use this 260 test equipment. And now measuring point category. So always select the standard. So measuring point category in plant maintenance, we are selecting measuring point general. We can create a custom category whatever required, but in order to make the master data, always select the standard measuring point general. So double click on this. And what about this measuring point counter? So don't use this while creating the measuring point. So no need to tick anything over here because we are creating measuring point. We are not creating counter. Correct. First we are creating the measuring point and then we are learn to create the counter. That time we provide this. So right now we are just creating measuring points. So there is no need to tick over here. Just fill out measuring point object is the equipment number and its category. Click enter. Now measuring point 68, this data already SAP will given. So we can say that 67 measuring point is already created in the total system. So measuring position, so you can give any position like 01, 02, 03. So in the particular equipment, which how many measuring points you are creating. Generally one equipment, one measuring or two measuring points will be created. We can create one measuring point or one counter as well. Categories automatically come. Now provide the description. So what we are measuring, so now we can take for example like temperature. So we can write like temperature measurement of for induction motor. Correct? Temperature measurement we can say induction motor as well. Equipment and description of the equipment is automatically come. Correct? Anybody having any doubt in it? समझ रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No.
No? Who say no? What happened? Which topic you are stuck? Which point you are not able to understand? Hello? Arindam, Vineet,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you are telling yes. Saurabh, you are able to understand what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. I hear like no from someone. That is why. Okay, there is no issue. So in the general data, they are asking system asking us the characteristics. So now characteristics is also one of the master data in plant maintenance. And how to create the characteristics we'll learn. But right now, whatever the characteristics available regarding temperature measurement, we select. So in order to select the characteristic, just go here. Listen carefully. In order to select characteristics, again, okay, click on characteristics group, click on it. Am I audible? Everyone? Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Really, I
Yes,
think my
sir.
network having some issue. It's a weather problem. So my screen is visible or not? I'm sharing again. Just
No,
wait.
sir. Not visible.
Okay.
No, sir.
Now,
Visible. Yes, sir. Now
okay, okay. It's just loading. Just wait, wait. No issue. Share again. Might be some network issue. Okay, fine. We'll create again. IK01. So this is the equipment. Yum. Enter. We are putting 01. Description like temperature measurement for induction motor. We are at the characteristics, correct? So just open over here and go to characteristics group. Just again open it and select standard characteristics. CU standard. Do not select anything, otherwise you are getting error. So why need to select standard characteristics? I told you while creating the characteristics. So select the standard characteristics. So CU standard you can see over here and just continue. So after continuing, whatever the characteristics available in a standard group you can see. So we are creating the measuring point for temperature. So temperature is available. Yes, it is available. If it is not available, so we can create it first and then use it. So temperature is available. Double click on it, so we can see the temperature. Now just click enter. So characteristics unit and temperature is we are able to see. Now we can see the decimal places. So click on it. How much decimal places you want to fill the readings? So 2 decimal places, correct? So what are the code groups? So no need to fill code group because code group is not available. No need to fill assembly as well. Go to the authorization group, click over it, and who is authorized to take this reading. So as per the authorization group we can select. So it's a temperature measurement and it's related to motor, so we can select electrical team is authorized. Otherwise some any other team, so you can create custom as well. So I will take a electrical team is authorized. Now the most important and interview questions: measuring, reading, transfer supported. If I click over here, what will happen? If I'm not clicking here, what will happen? क्या हो सकता है? Any thought? Anyone? Hello.
No, sir. Don't.
Okay, don't know that. So its name suggested only measuring, reading, transfer. So if I click supported, so now if this say for example this equipment is in plant A and now some changes will happen, so company decided to transfer this equipment from plant A to plant B. Means plant A in Bombay and plant B is some Gujarat or like Delhi likewise. So if you are shifting this particular equipment to one plant to another plant or shifting anywhere, so that time whatever it's reading, previous reading, it should be transfer or not, or from new plant or new location its reading is started from new. So if this if this tick is there, so measuring reading should be transferred. So it should support for transporting. Correct? Transfer. So it should be transfer. If it is untick, so system will not transfer. Correct? Understand? Simple example. We'll
Yeah.
now tick yes. Now going to measuring point is a counter. So it is not a counter because it's a measuring point. So do not tick over here. Float point exponential. In this field, if your measuring point is related to e raised to something value. Now our measuring point is at 2 decimal places like temperature. So temperature reading is 50, 40, 60 like that. It is like exponential means e raised to something. No. So no need to fill anything. If in some quality and some QM module they are using measuring point for e raised to something value. Correct, scientific value. That time they are providing this value over here. And value code sufficient is related to this only, and that they provide the T Korea. But right now we are creating measuring point for temperature measurement, and that will not belong to us, so no need to fill anything over here. Understand the general data? Any doubt other than these fields? Any doubt you can ask.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Now target values. So what should be the target value? So going to the target value, and we are provide some target values. So we can say that like 60 degree is the target value. Okay, for our temperature measurement. So we can provide any text. This is the target value like that. If you want, if then you provide. Otherwise, no need to provide. So just put a target value 60 degree for our example and go to the additional data. Now inside the additional data, they are asking us like upper range limit. So if temperature reading is more than 65 degree, okay, or else more than 60 degree, so we can say that it's a high temperature. And lower range, it's reading it's like 40 degree, so we can say that it's a low temperature. Just we are providing upper range and lower range of temperature, correct. Measuring unit is degree. Transport support is already come from over here, and no need to fill anything. Just provide upper range limit, lower range limit, and measuring point unit, and continue. Correct? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No. And just save it. So system will tell us measuring point 69 is created. Correct? Now we completed one measuring point. Now we should have to create the counter. Correct? And same thing you can see over here also. How to create, how to select the standard characteristics. Correct. Now we are creating one counter as well, and then we are creating the characteristic. So in order to create a counter, we are using the same equipment and just provide tick over here, like measuring counter. Enter. Provide any position. We are providing 0 1, or you can provide 0 2 also. So we are like providing. We are taking example of compressor running hours. So take compressor running hours. Correct. So for that we should have to select the compressor or induction motor as a equipment. Correct. Yes or no, you can see over here also. This is the counter. So running hours, and we are making the counter. So we are selecting the running hours. Now characteristics. So go there, go to the characteristic group, click over here, select the standard characteristics, continue, and now you have to select the running hours. Running hours is available. Running hour is available.
Yes, sir. Second number.
Yes, it is available, so we have to select. If it's not available, then first we have to create the characteristics. So decimal places, so provide any 2 decimal places or anything else. Okay. Now no need to provide the code group, no need to provide the assembly. Authorization group we are providing which team is taking the reading. So right now we are saying that taking the compressor reading is a work of mechanical team. Correct. Now transfer reading supported. So yes, we can say that transfer reading should be supported. Now the important things over here, and this is also the interview question. So now see first before that you can see measuring point counter is tick automatically because it is a counter, that is why. So inside the counter data, these things will be asked in interview. Annual estimation. Interview will mostly ask what is the meaning of the annual estimation. So before that, first we understand counter overreading. So this counter is continuously cumulatively measuring the values, correct? 0, 10, 20 and addition of this. So 0, 10 is 10, 20 is a 30. Like that they are adding cumulatively for running hours. Now counter overreading means we can give some infinite like reading 99999. If this reading will reach, so system is tell that counter is overflow like this. So annual estimation. So what is the meaning of annual estimation and why we need to provide annual estimation while creating the counter? So simple meaning, just estimate. We should have to just estimate because estimation like 360 degree multiply by, okay, so we can take the 360 first take an example like this compressor running hour. So one day reading is a 50 running hours, correct. So 50 into 365, what is the figure? Run calculation. 8250 1818250, correct. So this is nothing but an annual estimation of that reading. Understand this, why we are taking 18250? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are correct.
Simple, we are just calculating the estimation. So we are just considering the 50 running hours per day. So 365 day like that. So why this will provided? Because see, This measuring point we are using to tell the system how the how the machine is behaving, what are the real-time running data of machine with the help of measuring point and counter. And with the help of that, maintenance will be scheduled. If there is a performance-based maintenance, so with the help of particular, we say for example, 10,000 running hours, so maintenance order will get automatically generated. We can say that 20,000 running hours, maintenance order will get generated. So how system will get understand, SAP understand if 10,000 running hours is completed for particular compressor or not. So which who tell us? So counter will tell the system that this particular running hours is completed, so you can generate a maintenance order call automatically. So that is why some maintenance people are not daily or properly filling this data. So system will understand wrong data then. So that is why system will calculate automatically with the help of annual estimation and call the maintenance order. So that is why we are giving the annual estimate. If you are not understanding over here, when we learn like a maintenance order topic, that time I am again explaining this. Okay, so that time you are better understand. Now any doubt in it?
Okay.
Six. Go to additional data. So we are saying that measuring position is unique. We can give any different name because 01 is already we taken, right? Let's provide a 0. Now provide the upper range. So what should be the upper range?
0.
Lower range is 0. Upper range
60.
is we can 60 for 60 for what? 60 for we are creating measuring point. Right
Per,
now
per,
we are
per,
creating the
per,
counter.
per day.
Yes, per day. Otherwise we can take a infinite upper range, maximum range. Okay. So no need to take like per day. Per day
Okay.
we are just estimating. It is just as per our estimation only. For annual estimation, it is not belong to this. Correct. So just provide some upper range and click enter. Okay. So now save it. Same thing we are doing, but in counter 2 or 3 things will different. So measuring point 17 will be created. It is like a counter. Correct. So again, we should have to enter the reading. Then last we create a characteristics. Now understand how to check the list of measuring point. Then how to enter the reading in it and how to check the reading entry. Now we are trying to enter the reading. So use the T code IK11. This T code IK11 and IK17 used by plant people. Okay, not a consultant, but as a consultant you should have to aware about this. That is why I'm telling. So use IK11 in order to fill the reading. Okay, IK11. Enter. Now measuring point is 70. Enter. And provide the reading for running hours. Like what is a counter reading? Now we are starting it from 0. So 0 is a counter reading and just save it. Again provide second reading. So now we are providing the reading like 50. Enter and just save it. Now again different day. Every day we are providing reading like. So today's reading is a 60. So enter. Save it. Again next day reading is a you can say that 55. Enter. Save it. The counter reading entered lead to counter overflow. Okay. So we are not saving it, just go back. Already 2 readings are sufficient. Okay. Now we are putting reading in a like measuring point. It's a 69. Okay. Just first we created. So enter it. So we can say that temperature and induction motor. So provide the temperature reading. So now we are taking temperature reading 52. Okay. Enter. Save it. Again any other reading 55U. Every day we are providing this reading. Save it. Correct. So these readings are entered and save this work by the end user. So right now we should have to check the list. So in order to check the entry list, entry check sheet, use the T code IK17. So go back, use IK17. enter. So over here either you can provide a measuring point or else you can provide the equipment. So what was the equipment? Anybody remember what was equipment? Okay, I'm just saying 2605 100026005. With the help of equipment as well, we can search. So 100026005. Enter. So you can see the measuring document, measuring point, date, and reading as well. Whatever the reading we have provided. Correct? Eh? This is temperature reading and counter reading as well. You can see over here. So this is a list. So monthly reading and weekly, yearly reading you can see from this list as well. Correct? Any doubt in it? कैसे भरना है कैसे देखना है
So 1911 and 1917 was plant people.
yes end user will use because they are feeding the data in SAP daily correct there is no need to feed to consultant just create the like counters and measuring points correct
Okay.
yes but you should be aware because you are the consultant right
Yes, sir.
like this so you should know these things they are using it daily
Or they might ask us.
yes so now the remaining was characteristics. So in order to create the characteristics, there is a T code, like we can say that CT04. Okay, so take a new screen and put a T code CT04. Enter. So characteristics. Okay, so you can give the name for characteristics. So we can give any name, vibration, pressure. Tell me any characteristics name if anyone have. What?
Temperature.
Temperature is already available, right? Okay, fine. We are creating what
Well, let's check with pressure.
pressure is also available I think okay we can take out pressure or new okay some different name okay pressure is already available over here so just provide a character's name go over here like create click on it and give the description so same description we can give pressure new correct now provide the characteristic group so in which group these characteristics will find so always provide a standard characteristic group correct so while searching also it will be easier for us so provide a standard characteristic group so while creating the measuring point you can search the characteristics in standard group only okay this is just a group so in that group these characteristics will be laid down what is the status so always select the status like a release not select lock and in preparation if you select lock or in preparation so you are not able to use these characteristics in measurement points so let's select release authorization group so if there is authorization group you can provide otherwise we are providing authorization group in while creating the measuring point so no need to provide here if you have provide so that characteristics data will be reflect over there so same here either provide karo otherwise either provide karo and then format data type which data type so always select data type in number because we are entering reading in number only correct so some like salespeople are providing like currency character but plant maintenance all the readings are in number so just provide a numeric format so they are asking about the number characters so provide characters so we can say that 10 characters we are providing they are asking about the decimal process so provide two decimal process we are providing and they are asking about the pressure unit of measure so whatever the unit of measure you can provide so what is the unit of pressure unit of pressure I'm asking what it is in bar you can search over here bar okay
So are we taking it in daily also can be taken or past tense?
what
Sir, unit of pressure.
Newton. Yeah, you can select as per you. You can select. There is no issue. But whatever the unit you required, Pascal also you can select. But I am using in bar, so I am selecting the bar. There is no issue. Template, no need to fill anything. Display exponential, no need to fill anything. Single value we are feeding, that is why no need to fill anything. Multiple values, negative values, no need to fill anything. Because these tabs will use by other people, other model people when they are creating characteristics for their particular model. We are creating for plant maintenance. We just have to provide the data types, number, character, decimal places, unit, and single value. Simple thing. Go to the description. No need to provide because description is automatically taken. Language and description. Values. So values they are automatically taken because character values we are providing. So no need to put anything. Additional data, no need to put anything. Restriction, no need to put. Just fill the basic data because this we are just using what the characteristics is. Characteristics is nothing but a unit only, and just save it. So now it will say characteristic pressure will show. So now we can see it will reflect or not. So just create one dummy measuring point, then IK01, go there, provide the equipment. Like now we are selecting different equipment name, enter. So provide some 02 test, enter. And now provide the characteristics. So search these characteristics available or not. Characteristics group, we want to select the standard characteristics group, continue, and you can see like where it is pressure newly available. Okay, got it. So all the data related to bar, decimal places will become automatically correct. Same things will be given over here for practice. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay. So with the help of that master data, this we use in the multiple counter plan, strategy based plan, single based plan in our upcoming syllabus. So this is important master data. Then this master data we are using in the next syllabus. Okay, any doubt we need in the more sort of we can ask other than
No,
this.
sir. No, sir.
Okay, so try to create.
No, sir.
Facing any doubt, so you can take a screenshot and provide in group. Okay,
Okay.
then we are good to close. Okay.
Yes, sir.